There we go. That's much better.
When we got the notification that there was technical issues. Dinner. But for the most part, we try not to.
Good morning. Oh, it's cold. Currently the car says it's 46 degrees. On my phone it says on my phone it says it feels like 44. It's going to be cloudy today. But we've got to get out there and make that money. So, and let's hope, please, 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 please. Let's hope that we can make some money. I'm just going to turn on Spark. And, hey, Cassandra. Whew. Right now, my car says 46, but it feels like 44. And, the high may get into the upper 50s. I'm just setting up my apps before I actually leave the house. Are you out working? Spark. Now time for Instacart. Radio, even though I can't listen to the radio. Go online. Look at that, I've got to do the whole verification thing on Instacart. Good morning. Yes, I've been trying to do Spark all morning. Well, I came out at 10, but I just got my first order, $17 for 5 miles. Oh, I mean, is that good for your area though? The 17 for what you said that was a shopping? I've got to do the verification on Instacart. Let's make sure it's you. Turn to the left. Turn to the right. Well, thank you for joining from India. Good morning. It's morning time here in Texas. Don't mind my hair. It's hat hair. All right. Congratulations. All done. Now I can turn on the app. Let me put my hat back on. Yep, it is 11:30 here in Texas. So good morning to everybody. Hope everyone is doing well out there. Oh, what was the shopping? Yeah, I'm going to head over to Walmart right now to see what the what it's looking like. I mean, for the most part, I can turn on the Walmart Spark here at home and we can wait for orders, but good morning to everybody just popping in. Yeah, for here in Texas where I'm at, it is cloudy, it is cold, and at the moment it doesn't look like it's breezy, thank goodness, because squirrel, come on, it's a good thing there's no car. What are you doing? Why do you keep stopping in the road? I swear, you get these squirrels who know about cars and these beasts that are heading towards them, and they'll dart across or they'll wait. The one that just came across would hop and stop, hop and stop. If it was anybody other person that doesn't care, like why? Why are you stopping? You keep stopping. But let me show you guys. See, cloudy. It's cold. Right now, like I said, the car is showing 46. And I do apologize if I'm not catching everybody's comments as I'm driving. And when I can glance over at the comments. But if you're new to my channel, I'm streaming to you from Texas. I do gig work like Walmart Spark, DoorDash, once in a blue moon, the Uber Eats, Instacart. Cassandra, if you're still there, yeah, yesterday was a little bit on the slow side, which just sucked, you know, because we really didn't work on Thursday. And then when we were working last night at one of the stores that we frequent for Walmart, they said that Thursday night it was busy. One of their Spark drivers that they were talking to was in there at least 9 times. That he was in there doing at least 9 shopping orders. Austin, I'm just north of Austin. I'm about with no traffic, I'm about 25 minutes north of Austin. Yesterday was horrible for me. I did 4 orders the whole entire day. Oh man. That kind of sounded like us. I mean, really for us yesterday though, it was kind of a half day because I was doing a live stream from my second channel. And I had my mom on the live stream, so that kind of delayed our working a couple of hours. Tried to dash in the night. Ooh, I mean that was a disaster doing DoorDash Friday night. Oh man, I feel you on the brutal part. I try so hard to be positive and, you know, try to keep that vibe going so we can make some money. Yes, it's starting to sprinkle. So not only is it going to be cold, it's going to be wet. Good morning, nieces. Thank you for joining. I just left the house on my way to Walmart to see if we can pick up any orders. But you know, I try so hard to be positive, you know, that we're going to make the money, and then you get these crappy days. Crappy weather to match. So it takes a beating on trying to be positive, I tell you. Michael, I don't know what you're kidding about, but I didn't see it. But the link just popped up for those of you guys that like, you know, cooking videos. My second channel, Hanging with Guam Gal, just popped up. Go check it out. I just released a new video this morning about pasta salad. Sure. was doing the speed limit. Thank you very much. Why are you calling out my speed limit? How do you know how fast or slow I'm going? I accidentally pressed earn my time most of the $13 active hour, but it was so many miles. Yes, you know, get you on that, I tell you. They really do. Something popped up for Spark. Ooh, and it's a timed one, but no thank you. Says it's gonna take an hour. It's a curbside. It's $24.52 for 3 drops. But it says it's gonna take an hour, so because it's 20.8 miles. So no thank you. Aha. Our friendly group of the neighborhood. Yup, yup. Well, you know that they're not getting orders either if they're just standing around talking. But I just got an order and I guess they didn't want it either because, like I said, they're just still standing around. Oh, was it? I didn't see it. Can you guys hear the radio? Because I have the radio on and I have it set to a 1. All right, let me park so I can see. Right now in Texas, it is 11:40 a.m. All right, there was some offers trying to come through on Instacart. Okay, the 7.4 miles, it was $20 and some change, but on Instacart, but they wanted you to shop over 50 items. We've been doing, I'm solo today, just me. Most of the time, if you are following my channel, it's the hubby and I out here trying to do our gig work, but it's solo, at least for the lunch shift. It's 11 p.m. in India. Well, good evening, and thank you for joining. Appreciate it. All right, let me see what DoorDash says. I was able to pick up. Oh, it said I got a notification saying it was busy just a few minutes ago, but I guess because I didn't turn on DoorDash, now it's not busy. So now I can't hit. Oh, another offer on Spark. It's a curbside. It's only one delivery, but it's 11 miles and it's only paying $11. And it's one item. But dang. And there's no tip. What is my profession? Well, I do things like this. I'm a multi-apper on gig apps, Walmart, Spark, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Instacart. But I'm also a YouTuber. I'm hoping that'll become, I'm trying, really trying to make this channel as part of that profession. But thanks for asking. All right, let's see what favor. Favor's another gig app, but it's only for Texas. At least as of right now it is. I don't know if they'll ever expand. Nieces, I don't know if you answered, if you said anything about it, but are you out working? If you're still there. "9 miles." That little chime you just heard. I am. I'm an independent contractor. Delivery contract, I guess. But that little chime you just heard was for the Favor app. Over 9 miles for $7. Oh, well, that was last night, doggone it. But they're doing it again for tonight. So for tonight, here in my home zone, on the Favor app, if you do 3 place and pays, and basically with the place and pay, when you get the offer on the app, and it's typically for a restaurant, you actually, when you get there, you actually have to place the order, pay for it before you pick it up. And more than 50% of the time, I'm actually able to call the restaurant ahead of time, so that way I don't have to wait as long. But that's a deal for tonight, so that's pretty good, because you get an additional $15. So basically for those 3 place and pays that you accept, it's like you're making an additional $5 per. But that's not until tonight. They don't have anything going on for right now. Really? I have to do my showing off my hat head again. You know, that's the other thing I don't know, honestly. How do they get by the facial recognition? I've heard of him. I know of him. Turn to the left. Turn to the right. Yeah, that is true. But never met him personally. Only ever seen him in the news. All right. Man. All right, babe, what do you think about this? It's only 3 items. It's going to Jarrow. It hasn't hit the $20 mark, but at least it's for $17.12. It's only 3 items and they're small. Is that worth it to take? Sorry, I'm back. I had to do an ID check for Spark. It was a liquor order. Ah, okay. No worries. I just got a Spark order. It's not completely horrible, but it's going to take me out of town. And it's going to take me to the small town where I can't stay there to try and continue to work. So that's like 15 miles that I'm going to have to turn around and drive back just to get back to this zone to where I know I can get orders. Now, if that was over $20, you know, if that was closer to like $22 to $25, I probably would have taken it. Now the day bleeds into nightfall. Tell Zoe this is the song that I was talking about. And then you got down, and then you pull me up. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. My eyes, sometimes I fall into your arms. So right now I only have 3 apps on. I can't turn on DoorDash yet. Nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pull the rug. You can hear the radio? Oh man. It's probably of where. Is it loud? Can you tell if the radio is loud? Can anybody else hear the radio? I'm just messaging my daughter. Because that was the song I was trying to tell her. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I mean, orders are coming through, babe, but not good ones yet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching from. I'm just out here trying to work. Yes, even though I'm sitting in my car. Trying to do Walmart Spark. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. Well, I was hoping that they would have some of the beep, 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 beep. Let's see, where is this going? No. 32.3 miles. 32.3 miles to shop 21 items. The 21 items is not bad at all. But they only want to pay you $31.57. And again, it's going to a town to where I can't just continue working in that town. I would have to drive back. So really, that's closer to 50 to 60 miles. And it's for a 2-customer shop. So one is local, but the other one isn't. Hey, Becca. Good morning. Well, it's afternoon for you. Yeah. We really need to, and I keep saying, a lot of the times we want to just put it all on the customer about that they're not tipping enough. You know, yes, in some cases they're not tipping at all. So Of course, we might, definitely going to say something, but it's not just the customers, it's also the apps. They got to step up and quit lowballing us on what their base pay is for us. That's why there are so many of us that, would prefer to do Walmart Spark, especially when it comes to the shopping. Hey, Mike, good morning. Because their minimum, their base pay to do shopping is you're going to be making $11. Their base pay to do curbside, it's not so hot because it's $7 to do pickup orders. Yep. But I tell you, I don't know if they're not thinking about that, but it's not just the shopping, but it's loading, unloading, and then driving. If the store you're ordering from is 10, 15, 35 miles away from where you live, and you're only going to tip $5, that's not even enough to cover the gas, especially if it's 30 miles. But right now I'm just waiting at Walmart, and even though offers are coming through on Walmart, there's nothing that's worth taking at the moment. Come on. I'm trying to make some money here. Went up $1. Let's see if DoorDash will let me sign on. Nope. Still nothing. Call Uber, order $5 for 7 miles. You're right. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for doing that for her channel. She is, if you guys don't already know Cassandra, her channel name is, I don't know if it should start with JM, but Queen. She's also trying to grow her channel, and she also does gig work. So thanks for that networking there, Mike. I'm going to wait a few more minutes, and then I'm going to move to a different spot. And we'll see if it makes a difference. All right, I'm gonna turn on Uber Eats. You are, Mike. Yes, Cassandra, please do. I don't know if I think I might, but I have to double check when I go home later. I'm not sure if I have your link set up on my Nightbot, but I'll have to double check that. But yes, go ahead and drop your link, Cassandra. I'm taking a chance and turning on Uber Eats since I can't dash at the moment. My biggest pet peeve, though, about Uber Eats is that if you're not directly on the app itself, when it pops up its order and it overlaps, what you're looking at, you can accidentally accept that order. Thanks for doing that, Mike. That one customer curbside pickup has now gone up $2. But it's 11 miles and it's still not worth it. All right. Oh, you guys are so nice. Thank you so much. Yes, when I park up, I'll drop the link. Okay. Oh, Mike, the bike dasher, just dropped your link. It's in the link in the chat already. 17.2 miles for Arby's to go out of town and only $12. That's the downside about our home zone. I mean, it's so widespread that some of the towns, the smaller towns that surround us, you know, whenever you're driving, 8, 9, 15 miles to those smaller towns, you can't exactly stay there. So that is one of the other downsides about our home zone, is that you definitely are going to pick up miles, and you're spending time driving back, once you make the delivery, just to come back to a spot to where you can pick up orders. But I'm going to go ahead and head to a different spot. Although Spark is chiming, it's not doing anything for me. $29. Doggone it. I know a lot of the times, especially when it comes to Instacart, you're really playing slapjack, because as soon as an order pops up, especially if it's got a decent dollar amount, you got to be quick to snap that accept button. I mean, I literally just saw it was for $29, but I couldn't see anything else about it because it was gone already. Hi, Chevy. Thank you for joining. Doing well. How are you today on this Saturday afternoon? Look at you, Mike. You just on the ball. $6 for 6 miles. I'm paying attention to the road. Here, you pay attention to the road. Come on, Uber Eats. You can do better than that. Hey, Presley. Good afternoon. He's helping his daughter with her hair. I think she's planning on coloring her hair. Hey, Corey. Good morning. Mike, don't worry about Jesse's channel. That's my hubby. Ooh, it's gone up to $10.74. So it's gone up $3 since I've seen that offer. Oh, someone finally snatched it. $32 items, 16.3 miles for $19. Oh man, why does it have to be 3 customers? That's gonna take me over 2 hours. $36 for 10 miles is not bad at all. But it's for 3 customers and it's shopping 40 items. And the last time I did something close to this, it did take me over 2 hours. Sheesh. 8.5 miles for $23 again. Not bad. Okay, Mike. But so for 8.5 miles for $23, that's not bad. But they want you to shop for 54 items. Come on. Ha! I can dash now. I can dash. I can dash. So I'm going to turn off Uber Eats now that I can dash. To shop for 3 items at Target for $7.50, but to go almost 6 miles. Okay. Man, I haven't seen those, what do you call it? AFK. What do you call that again? The acronym. I haven't seen that in forever. Look at that. See, it's messing up and I couldn't. It's going to say I missed it even though I tried to decline it. So now the day bleeds into nightfall and you're not here. No. So right now I'm parked behind I'm parked behind HEB. See if I can get any favor offers. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. It's only 1 item, but I don't know what it is. Is it gonna let me see it? A rigid 4-gallon 5.0 peak HP portable shop vac. I can fit that in the car, right? Because I'm going to do it. Just over 5 miles for $16.50. At Home Depot. So headed back towards Walmart. So I got my first offer. So now we're going to head over to Home Depot. I think I can fit that in the trunk. I hope so. Alright. morning, Hannah. All right, let's get some road action. Two things. I hope that it's not heavy, and I hope that it's not too big for my car. No, not driving a regular old Kia. Just a regular old Kia. Ooh, excuse me. The question is, get in there. I don't know if I should get a cart or one of the flatbeds. For a shop vac, how much do you think those things usually weigh? Beep, 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 beep. Home Depot. All right. Arrived at store. So it is a shopping order. Got my wallet. Put my hat on. Bear with me a moment. My phone is hot. So I gotta cool down my phone for a moment because having all these apps on my phone is heating it up. But it also doesn't help that it's sitting in front of the vent. And when you have the heater on, that's not helping either. All right, that's good. That's good. How's it going? I'm in and out. Hey, Nieces, I actually just picked up a DoorDash order for Home Depot. So we're about to head in, and I'm gonna become another one of those suspicious people walking around with multiple phones. All right, but it's an order for a shop vac. Thank you, Mark, and good afternoon. I like it when people tell me that. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. You're not the first person to jump into my live to say something about the algorithm. So I'm liking it. All right. Yep. We've done DoorDash and I believe Instacart. All right. Let me see if I can set up my phone for y'all. Pardon the noise. Woohoo! Get it, Cassandra? Get it? All right. Aisle 12. I'm trying to get kids on the video. All right, so we're going to aisle 12. You guys want to know what it looks like for a baby sitting in the car seat in the? There you go. Now you guys get to look up. I just don't want to be getting kids in the video. That's all. A lot of noise. All right, let's do it this way. All right. A lot of kids in the store today. Good thing I'm pointing the phone down. But it says aisle 12, bay 16 for this shop vac. I'm on aisle 12. Uh-oh. I don't think that's going to fit. Nope.
You're just a second.
Okay. It's just down here. Actually, would you be able to help me with this real quick? I thought it was a shop vac.
Next aisle over.
Oh,
Wrong aisle.
okay. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. So I guess it's not aisle 12. Here we go. So in the app it says aisle 12, but it's actually 13 or 14. Sorry, excuse me. Okay. Let's see if it's at least in the right day section. All right. 4-gallon 5.0. That looks like it. So let's find out. Looks like it's right. And then, of course, because it needs to get an update of where it's at, because it sure isn't. All right. Let me see if I can get that into the cart. Here I am to it, but to lift, 10, 15 pounds or whatever. But it's not. It's like barely 5 pounds. I guess because it's empty. I don't know. I don't know, but it was funny. I don't know if you guys caught that on how easy I was able to pick it up. All right, let's get checked out. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. So proceed to check out. Start scanning. And in case you guys didn't know, for those that are military, Home Depot does have military discount.
Choose your payment type. Function. So 0 or anything to get past it.
Oh, well, thank you. Is it that? Or is it that? Processing. 0.
Would you like an e-receipt?
Print only.
Thank you for shopping at the Home Depot.
Thank you. Thank you. Had to put my wallet away. All right. Now we gotta do the whole scanning of the receipt, but let me get out of the way. Thank you. All right. Confirm payment. Discard the receipt. Do I not have to scan it? Excuse me. This is the first time that I'm seeing this, so I didn't request it. Is there a way that I can get a gift receipt for the transaction I just did? Because it's a DoorDash order, and normally we scan the receipt that we get and then we toss it. But now it's asking for a gift receipt, and I don't remember that, because that's what's going to go in the bag. So I guess they don't want this receipt to go to the customer. Is there a way to get a gift receipt, or is it too late?
I'm not. Which?
That one.
That one.
Yeah.
It'll be too late to get a second receipt.
Or even just to request a gift receipt?
I can try to see what we can do.
For those of you guys that do DoorDash, are you guys familiar with that? Because this is the first time for me. Sorry, I'm live.
Heard of DoorDash.
I'm live. I know that's the first time. As many times as I've done DoorDash, it's never requested a gift receipt. So I wasn't expecting that. Are you familiar with DoorDash? Because for whatever reason, it's for a gift receipt, and I've already checked out. Because normally we just send the gift receipt, because then we toss this, and that goes to the customer.
Oh, so you want a gift receipt?
Yeah. Because normally
we usually just do a duplicate.
Yeah, but somebody already checked out on it.
Yeah.
But just
Yeah, I was on 6. So this is the first. So
someone's already checking out.
yeah.
So we'll have.
So I don't even know. Sure.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to look it up. Sorry about that.
No worries, no worries. It's a first for me, so I didn't know what to expect. I mean, like I said, most of the time we just scan the receipt and that's it.
Yes,
So like I said, this is a first. If you're doing DoorDash.
You say 4? 7?
So are you guys familiar with Dashers coming in here to shop? Really?
This is the first time I'm hearing of it.
Oh, okay. I've done both DoorDash and Instacart in here.
I'm gonna hand this to you. Give me just a second. Let
Sure.
me get this one.
Okay. So if it reprints, it's just gonna look just like this.
Yes, ma'am. The duplicate receipt, however, is not valid for returns. So I'm thinking maybe you want to give this to the customer and then keep the gift receipt.
Because we normally just toss the receipts after we scan them. That's the only reason why I was wondering. This is a first for me. I've never been asked to do a gift receipt. And gift receipt doesn't. Thank you. Because see, it has all of this information on there, doesn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I should
It
have
has
everything the same.
So is the,
If you guys usually throw them away, I just give them both just to be safe.
okay. Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys.
No problem.
Whoops. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I don't know how this is going to work because it didn't have me scan the receipt. And I know one of the differences between a gift receipt and the normal receipt is that it doesn't have the card information on there. I mean, not like it's showing all of the card information, but it's saying, see, I can't confirm that I got a gift receipt because I... Ugh. See, what if I can't get the gift receipt? This is very frustrating. So, yeah. If you're just now popping in, oh, now it wants us to take a picture of the receipt. What's the whole idea? So look, this is now what I'm used to, where you have to take a picture of the receipt and then toss the original. So that makes no sense. It's got me confused. Good afternoon. Thank you for popping in. Directions. Let's see, where am I headed? Okay. All right. But it's just got me all confused. But we are on our way to make our first delivery. It's a DoorDash order from Home Depot. Hey Mike, no worries. No worries. I pop in when I can, and actually, I don't know if you still have it streaming or not, but before I left the house, I left the stream on. So it's still streaming on my laptop. But most of the time when I stop in, I don't get to see the kitties, but I did. I got to see one of them finally, just sitting there. But I hope you're feeling better soon. Yeah, your voice was sounding very raspy. But just keep that in mind, y'all. If you guys ever have to do a shopping order that's not groceries, it may have the potential to ask for a gift receipt. This was the first time that it happened, and so yeah. So now I'm just going to give them the original receipt, because it says there the gift receipt is in case they want to do a return. So it really makes me wonder though if it's the customer that's requesting the gift receipt, because this is going to be a gift for someone. Huh. Man, and then they're going to have, I mean, like I said, it's not like it has important card information on it, but it has the last 4 digit, the authorization code. So I don't know. But we're 9 minutes to the first drop. Well, it's kind of warming up a little bit. It now says 51 degrees from 46. Oops, it's a little crooked, sorry. So it's not as cold as it was when I first left an hour ago. So I can actually just wear a headband. Smashing and dashing, trying, tornado. You know, because I try to catch up on some of your other streams there, Tornado. Did I tell you and because of your name also, that tornadoes have been popping up in my dreams. Either the mentioning of a tornado or actually seeing, getting ready to see the formation of a tornado. Yeah, I mean, we're about to hit that season again for the storms and the tornadoes here in a couple of months. All right, later, Mike. Oh, is it really? Does it have to, because of the name, your name? And it's funny you mentioned the algorithm. Someone had just popped in to my live stream when I first got to Home Depot saying that he found my live because the algorithm sent him there. So I'm like, pretty cool. It doesn't happen often, but that's like maybe the second or third time someone has jumped to my live because of the algorithm. Pretty interesting. But you have that radio thingy, don't you? I know when we were stationed in Alaska, we had a specific weather radio. Okay, thanks, Cassandra. Like I said, make that money. That's pretty cool for $50. That's a slapper, as Dee would say. Psh, psh. But we had a weather radio, and it's one of those that is backed up by the battery because if the power were to go out, it wouldn't affect it. Or did we have that when we were in Kansas? It was one of those places. I think maybe it was Kansas. If my hubby is still watching, he could let me know. But we have a weather radio, so that way if something were, any alerts or anything were to go off, we wouldn't miss out on it because, like I said, it would have batteries in it, and if the power goes out, whatever alarm is sent via the radio, we'd still get it. So I'm thinking we probably got it because we were going to be stationed in Kansas. And that's part of the tornado alley. I mean, even here in Texas is part of the tornado alley, but especially there in Kansas. So did we buy it just before we left for Kansas, babe? Hello, thank you for popping in. I can kinda. That's what I was, okay. You have the police scanner, okay. That's cool. I think that's what I was meaning to ask. For whatever reason here, I cannot think of words and phrases, or should I say phrases and names of songs. I need to work on my my memory recall. But I still have 5 minutes to my drop off. think we still have one, but we got a CB radio when we were in Alaska. Because, you know, back in the late 90s, this was like 98, 99, when we were stationed in Alaska, and cell phones weren't exactly something we carried on us or had at that time. But we had a CB radio. 10-4, good buddy. What's your 10-20? I mean, especially when we were traveling from Alaska to Washington State, we did use it, you know, in case we came across any issues. We could still reach out. Is anybody in the area? There is another app I love called Radio Garden. You can listen to radio from all over. Oh, is that no longer a thing now? Thankfully, there is an app for Guam, Isla Radio, and so that way I can actually listen to a radio station from Guam, which is really cool. That you do bring on long rides. Do you ever use it? So, do you know then the lingo for talking on the CB? The only lingo I know is the stuff that I hear on TV. I don't know if you've done it already, but that'd be pretty cool if you're having a conversation with the truckers out there as part of your live when you're on the road. Yep, I can listen to international news and music with it. That's pretty cool. There's 3 helicopters that just flew above. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. They're not military copters. They look more, I don't know if they're the news style. I know a bit of the lingo. I've driven coast to coast before GPS. Very cool. 10-4. Over and out. Alright. Time to look at me again. Because we're getting close to the drop-off. And I take that back. If you weren't in the store with me, I was saying that it's about, you know, not even 5 pounds. I say it's closer between 5 to 10 pounds. Oh, here we go. Mike, we were just talking about CB radios. I don't know if you were listening in on that. All right, dropping off. All right, this is not my house. It's across the street. So I gotta turn around. I love it when it does that. I mean, this is their driveway, really, but so I'm just gonna park right here. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. 10-4, good buddy. All right. So I'm gonna give them the regular receipt because I have no choice. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get anything else. Come on. The hose is inside the back tank. Oh, heck no. But yeah, the box definitely was nowhere near as heavy as I thought it was going to be. I mean, I could still carry it with one hand. I rang the doorbell. The doggy let them know that I was out there. So, yep. Hopefully they get it because it's just sitting. They have one of the glass doors that come out. So I couldn't, you know, push it any further into closer to their door. So it's not as obvious, but I didn't want to block the door. So we got $16.50 in the books. Woohoo! Come on, let's make more money. Come on, Instacart. Spark. I'd like to get a $50 order like Cassandra. That definitely would make my day, as long as it's not crazy on the miles, for sure. Because in my zone, that's not uncommon. Oh, it was 1.5. Okay. Because when your message came in, I don't know if you're doing voice to text, but when your When that first message came in, it said $50. That's why. Okay, well, that's still not bad. 2 miles, and you said it was what, 3 items? Yeah. And it's very unfortunate when those high-paying offers come in and we second guess it, because you're like, is this tip bait? Is it too good to be true? And especially if it's one of those that you have to respond quickly before anybody else accepts it. You know, it's literally just a split-second decision. When you see a high dollar amount come in and the shopping and the miles are good, you know, and I hate that, because one of two things happens, you know. You accept it and it is really a great offer. You accept it and it's a sucky offer because they tip baited you. Okay, make that 3 things. Or you accept it and realize that it is going to be too good to be true, because, you know, what you didn't catch was the amount of items you're shopping for. And then it affects your acceptance rate, because you end up having, your cancellation rate, because then you end up canceling it. Yes, I'm really thankful for the apps that do that. You know, Instacart, it's nothing but all for one. Instacart, you have to play slapjack. If a good offer pops up, you better slap it before someone else does. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Spark, I'm glad that they send it. They have, you know, offers that are sent just to that driver. Well, I was hoping DoorDash would have something for me in this spot. Won't let me extend it. My dash is going to end in about 9 minutes. Ding, 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 ding. Make it good. Make it good. Make it good. No. Beep, 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 beep. Go away. 4 miles for $4. I am going to drop a video shortly to let you see how I got screwed. Yes. Oh man, I checked my order, and when I got in the store, I guess maybe I skipped over one of the items. Oh man. Okay, definitely. I'll be on the lookout for that, Cassandra. And like I said, for those that are here, Cassandra, if you haven't already done so, and if you're able to, go ahead and drop your link again. Go ahead and check out Cassandra's channel. She's the one that is labeled as Queen. She also does gig work and other videos as well. Let's keep the support train going. And while you're at it, don't forget to smash that like button, please. I want to see if I'm going to get any more people in here that are sent by the algorithm. The lovely thing we call YouTube algorithm. Aw, thank you, Cassandra. I like that, Tornado. It rings like a slot machine and disappoints as quickly. Are you talking about DoorDash? Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. Speaking of DoorDash, let's see. Come on. Let this order be a good one. Come on. $4. $4 stinking dollars to go almost 3 miles. Oh, just as a gentle reminder, I do go live tomorrow morning. That one is a scheduled live stream. So hopefully you guys will join me tomorrow morning. It starts at 10:30 Central Standard Time or Texas time. But it's titled Remember When. And I'm hoping, you know, for as many people to show up so we can have some fantastic conversations about those two simple words. Remember when? I can't see what link you just put there because it's a dark blue. I can't see. I'll have to see what it is when I come to a stop. I'm headed back to Walmart right now to see, you know, if anything will come up. And right now it's a return, a customer return. I'll do customer returns if they're less than 2 miles because it's a base pay of $10. Oh, Cassandra's link. Oh, thank you, NATO. Thank you for doing that. So Cassandra's link is in the chat. So if you guys haven't already done so, go check out her channel, as well as Tornado. He does gaming and other things, especially when he goes out and about and traveling. Go check out Tornado's channel. Hey, Matt. Huh? I've been out for over an hour now, and I've only accepted one offer, and it was on DoorDash for $16.50. So that's all I have in the books at the moment. Hope your day's been going well, and thank you for popping in. But I'm just swinging back by Walmart to see if Spark will chime with a good offer. It's still early. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if the group is still hanging around. Yeah, we like to torture ourselves by paying attention to what other people are doing. We can be nosy like that, especially if it's affecting our income. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Oh. Yeah, she just... Oy, Grandma. She just starts to dart out. I didn't know if she was going in front of me, behind me. Yep, they're still just standing around. Let's keep the networking going. Let's support each other. Some of us, you know, are in the same niche with doing gig work, and then some of us have nothing to do with it. It was for a shopping order. So yep, the group is still here, just standing around and talking. But like I said, as long as they're just standing around talking, that means they're not doing any orders either. Trying to find shopping for, oh, okay. So let's just chill here a minute and see if we can, what other offers we can pick up. You know, it's interesting to think that some stores, it feels like you don't get offers until you drive away. So while at some stores, you get offers whether you're in the parking lot or not. So it's really crazy. It's really crazy how that works. You know, it's hard to give advice to other gig workers, especially if they're new to the trade. Linda, listen, Linda. How was your day? Did you make much more money after I left your live? Welcome to the channel, Nina. Again, let's keep that support train going. Let's all support each other. Okay, you're waiting on orders right now. Same thing, I just pulled into the Walmart parking lot. And so far, I've only gotten one offer that I accepted, and that was on DoorDash. So my apps aren't exactly chiming right now, and I'm about to lose DoorDash because I only had scheduled until 1 o'clock. Oi. 20 items for $22. Not exactly horrible. But they want you to drive 30 miles. 30 miles. For 22 bucks. 30 miles. And then they only want to tip you $5. Come on. $5 to drive 30 miles. And before that, to shop for 22 items. But I got Favor on. I've got Instacart. I've got DoorDash for the moment. I might lose it here any minute now. It's weird sometimes when you know you've only scheduled yourself to a specific time, but then sometimes it'll go past that. It's like it automatically on its own will extend the time, or it shuts off like a minute to 5 minutes after your scheduled block. Awesome. You guys are so awesome. Oh, and don't forget, I mean, I think most of you guys already know this, so I probably don't have to say anything. But just in case, when you're subbing to a channel for the first time, make sure you go and watch a video of theirs, hit the like button, or comment on it, because that'll validate your sub to the channel. they were talking about my car, or should I say my daughter's car, because I just happened to glance in my rearview mirror because I hear people coming and I see them pointing to the bumper. Yes, there's an issue with the bumper because not when we were driving it, but when someone else was driving it, they were rear-ended. And we got the replacement bumper and everything. We just haven't had, or should I say my hubby, hasn't exactly had the time to replace the bumper. But you could obviously see they're looking at the rear of the car and they're pointing at it. No worries, Corey. Did you? I'm glad that you showed up though. I mean, that helps. It's just a small family, babe. But it was fun. She see, I still can't remember the word that I'm trying to think of. But she was nice enough to go along with it, being a guest on my channel again, because I've had her a guest on this channel, and now as my first live stream, you know, I wanted her to be a guest on my second channel. So now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here. Oh my goodness. And this will be driving into Austin. This two customers. It's a 2-customer shop on Instacart. 61 items. Total quantity 72. To basically, like I said, driving into Austin for $30 to shop at Aldi. Why is there clothes on there? It's a lot of clothes. But they want you to shop for 61 items, 72 quantity. I mean, $30 is great, but not for those miles. And they're going to tip you $11. 61 items at Aldi is a lot. Yeah, I mean, even though the store is small, that doesn't exactly make it any easier, because especially just when you think, you know, you're getting used to the layout, they switch things up on you. And what's crazy enough is that give it a minute and this is going to disappear because someone's going to do it. Come on, I need to make more than $16.50. Oh, see, it finally ended my my time on DoorDash. So no more DoorDash. And for those of you guys that are on here and do Uber Eats, maybe you'll see David from Austin Dashes. Okay, so that's his name. I just keep calling him Austin. I'll have to remember that. David. So for those of you guys that do Uber Eats, do you guys have this in your area yet? These are the flat rate blocks that you would get. Very similar to what DoorDash does with their earn by time. This is their flat rate. Yeah, I know he lives in Austin. Thanks, NATO. So, and this has been what I think it first came out in October of last year in our market. Hi, Ebony. Thank you for popping in. See, like with this one's getting ready to end by 2 o'clock. But basically it's a 3-hour window, and it's a flat rate, and it ranges. The highest I've seen it, at least for my zone, is $18. That's, you're guaranteed to earn within that active hour. And just like DoorDash is earned by time, you only get one freebie to deny. And the moment you hit your second deny on an offer coming in within that block, it reverts you back to just regular, earn by offer. So like with this one was from 11 to 158, and the guaranteed pay was for $16.50. And then it's the same thing for the one getting ready to start at 2. See, and here it is. If you want to do the late one, this one is from 8 to basically 11 o'clock, and it's guaranteed for here in my zone, $18. So I need to ask David of Austin Dashes, I need to ask him if he's got this, since he's also here in Texas, if this is in his market. Because for the most part, I believe Austin and where we're at, some of the apps considered it to be part of the same zone. So it makes me wonder if he has it. The only downside of it is, because we've only done it once, and it just kept taking us further away from home. Because wherever we were getting ready to drop, an offer would come in from that area that would keep taking us. So by the end of the block, we were like 25 to almost 30 minutes away from home. Doing good, Ebony. How are you today? How's your Saturday going? But since I'm not dashing, I'm going to try Uber Eats. And let's see if we get anything. And I'm just going to hang, because I know Uber Eats works with Walmart as well. So I'm just going to hang out here for a few more minutes and see if we get anything. Oh, you're 6 hours ahead, huh? So that means you're overseas somewhere. Are you in Europe? Oh, okay. There are several channels that I follow that does similar work to what I do, which is gig work. A couple of them are based in England, but some of them are from England. Dashing Womble, I don't know if you've heard of him. Dashing Womble is one of them. Uh-oh. I forgot to plug my hubby's phone back up. Oh, did you? What kind of storm? Are you rainstorm, snowstorm? I know some parts here in the U.S. are going through bad winter storms. Come on, come on, come on. We need a chime, chime. chime the night away. All right, if I can get DoorDash back on, I'm gonna turn Uber Eats off, but I still can't dash. And nothing's happening for Spark. Not even. Oh man, that's horrible. Hopefully everybody's okay. $100 miles. Man, those can be pretty bad. Thank you. Sure he loves you too. I mean, it's showing, I've got Uber Eats on, and look, it's got a couple of hotspots not far from me, but it's not chiming. Oh, excuse me. All right, I know I said I was going to wait here a few minutes, but nothing is happening. So let's see if I just move around the parking lot, if that makes any difference. In reference to California, just in the news, very, very unfortunate in what's happening out there. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. When you're put in a spot, you're put in a position to where you have seconds to decide. I mean, some people had more time than that. You know, hours to decide what it is they're going to grab and take with them, you know, to get out of danger. I'm just moving to a different spot of the Walmart parking lot. Okay, I'm in a different spot. Yeah, I mean, especially when I saw it on the news last week. Was it last week? Or about a week ago. And this guy was packing his family, and I guess another family lived next door and thought they were doing the same thing. They thought everybody had gotten out until he went back, and I believe it was his sister. She was still in the house. He didn't know she didn't make it out. So yeah, that's can be very saddening news when you hear something like that. You know, you're worrying about your own family and trying to get them out of your own house, and assuming, you know, that your other family members that live close by are doing the same. I mean, it's my hubby, when that was going on, he had asked me, he was like, what would you do? What would you grab? what is the first thing you would do? You know, and it's, you can say all the things that you want to say ahead of time. I mean, I guess on one hand, it's good to think about it and practice and let those things run through your head. But when you've got adrenaline going, you know, that can take over. Some people might just worry about themselves at that moment, despite talking about it on what they do. But when an adrenaline kicks in like that and fear sets in your body, oh, okay. Well, that's good. I mean, she got out of there before it happened or when it was happening. But that's good, though, that she got out of there. And then, you know, you got those that would do things that they never imagined that they could do, you know. Making sure everybody's out of the house to include their fur babies. My phone is silent. Come on. Where's the orders? It's Saturday, for goodness sake. I still can't get on Dash. Yeah? Are we going to head to the other zone then? Let's see. Okay. Oh. If I head home, are we going to just, I made us a big breakfast, so I'm not hungry yet for lunch. All right, let's do this. I am going to drive around one more time. I'm going to give these apps one more chance to make me some money. Oh, well, that's very sweet of you to say that. All right, let's do a little bit driving around and see if it'll wake up any of these apps. We got a bank to the right. We got IHOP to the left. Welcome to the beautiful state of Texas. My husband is the one that has the natural strong as it used to be. But that was one of the first things I was just like, ah, when we would be talking on the phone when we first met and just listening to his southern drawl. I mean, not that it was heavy even at that time, but it was obvious. It was obvious at the time. And then even when we got stationed in in England, it was so cute because our kids, our two younger ones, were only like 3 and 4 at the time. So our middle child was the one who picked up the English accent. It was so cute the first time. You know, she coming down the stairs after being in school for a little bit. She's like, Mom, Dad, can I go play in the garden? And we were just listening. We look at each other and we're just like, what? It was so cute. And we were there for 3 years, so she had a British accent for a little while. But it didn't take her long at all. You know, because by the time we made it back to the States, okay, bye, Ebony, have a good day. By the time we made it back to the States, she was 7 years old. And it didn't take her long. Everyone was just like, oh, her accent is so cute when we came back to the States. But like I said, it didn't take long at all for her to lose her British accent. And it was so cute. None of our other kids picked it up. Though our eldest, she tried. She tried. You know, in talking to her friends in school and everything. Well, hello, good afternoon. Thank you. Oh, there is, I don't know if you guys can see that in the background, but there is something going on at HEB behind me. You guys see that? Wait, where is that? Here, let me turn that around. Can you guys see that in the, can you see the ambulance back there? Let me turn that around. Something's going on back there. Ambulance. No, I don't. I don't live in the car. I just happen to do gig work, which is using delivery apps, shopping for groceries, basically shopping for other people, and getting paid to do so. Or trying to get paid. From what I can see, there's an ambulance and a fire truck there. Finally, we're getting a chime. But I don't think so because it's going 17 miles for $8. That's on Uber Eats. Trying to make that money. But some of these apps just don't want to cooperate. Hope everything's okay back there. It's probably why no orders are coming through on Favor. At least for that spot. Yeah. Sometimes it's just me. And then sometimes, well, hello from India. But sometimes it's also with my hubby. We are a gig duo. We'll be working together. Which if I don't get any more offers here within the next 5 minutes, at least offers that are worthy to accept, I'm going to give it up for our home zone, go home, pack a lunch, and then head out to a different zone, and hopefully we'll do better there. Still can't dash. No. Oh, well, that's awesome. Amir, that's good. Hopefully you're doing better, way better than me. I've been at this for practically 2 hours and I've made less than $20, which is not good. And this just continues to this just continues to prove my hubby right about working here in our home zone. How it doesn't pay as it used to. I mean, especially as, you know, the other zone that we drive to. This is a full-time gig for us, but it's not our only income. Even though it's a full-time gig, it's a supplemental income. Am I wasting gas? Yeah. It's a waste. You got me for today, babe. You got me. All right. I gave my hometown 2 hours, and it only wanted to give me less than $20. So poo. Oh. Poo to them. Well, when the hubby and I are working, it would be nice, and usually we're working all day, you know, so we're looking at 7 to 9 hour shift. You know, if we can make $200, that'd be very nice. Maybe I shouldn't have gone this way. Look at the line. What about you, since you said you did this as part-time? What is a typical goal that you want to make when you do work? For me, if I'm working a lunch shift, which is usually 2 to maybe 3 hours, you know, at the minimum, you know, I want to make anywhere from $50 to $60 if I'm going to work, you know, 2.5 hours. But that didn't happen today. I didn't even make half of it. So that's very disappointing. Very disappointing. Yeah, especially the biggest expense when you're doing a lot of driving and not making, you know, a lot of money is the gas. So that's the downside of this type of line of work. You're gonna have your good days when you're constantly busy and you're making very good money, and then you're gonna have your really sucky days. Oh man, yep, I feel you on that. Yeah, it seems, at least for the apps that I've been trying to use. I mean, that's a very good goal. Oh. What is it, a regular bike or is it an e-bike? Yeah, I know sometimes that's what it comes down to, is your market. You know, location, location, location. That's why we tend to travel to a different zone where we know we can make very good money on Walmart Spark. You know, here in our home zone, on average, $13 to $18 per hour when we work in our home zone. When we travel to this other zone, we can make anywhere from $25 to, you know, $40 an hour. So yeah, you're like, why waste your time then working in your home zone? Because you never know. Sometimes I get lucky and make $20 to $25 an hour here in our home zone. like to take those chances. But most of the time I'll do it when it's just me, because if my husband has, you know, other things going on, and then it gives me an opportunity to do my live streams. Oh wow. I don't know if they're still watching. Hi Brittany, thank you for popping in. I don't know if they're still watching, but there's several people in my community that does gig work on an e-bike. Tornado Garden, there's Mike the Bike Dasher, there's Miss Ride and Shine, and they all have channels too. What is the typical time for your mark? For your peak hours when you're where you live? I'm driving, yes, but Cassandra, is that for me? Is that question to me? Oh, for sure. For sure. your fuel, you know. Yeah, being on an e-bike compared to a vehicle, you're limited to the distance you can go, but, you know, again, depending on where you live at, I'm sure, you know, they're making money. No, sorry. I'm from Guam. We speak a different language other than English. Yeah, that is true. That's why Becca from Miss Ride and Shine, whenever she's out and about, she always brings her extra batteries. For the zone that we drive to, really, we tend to make more money like after 2 o'clock. Between 2 and 8 o'clock in that zone that we drive to. And that zone is about a 35-minute drive away. That's why sometimes I do the live stream on the way home. Well, thank you for all those questions. I'm originally from Guam. My current profession, other than doing gig work, is trying to grow this YouTube channel. I'm trying to make this a big profession. But doing gig work is the other way that is my current way to make money. Well, thank you. And I'm on the highway now, so I'm not able to read all the messages that are coming in, so I do apologize if I'm missing any questions or comments. How old do I sound just by listening to my voice? Okay. Okay, where's this going? Doggone it. Why? Again, why are they... these high miles on Instacart? Very frustrating. Yeah. It takes motivation for sure. and persistence. My motivation sometimes really, has to do with, because I'm multitasking, trying to make that money. But at the same time, I'm thinking about making content for my channel, trying to grow my channel. So that's where part of my motivation comes from, to be able to do this line of work, especially when it sucks, when there's no offers coming in, and the offers that do come in are really low. But like doing my live stream, talking to y'all, those are part motivation for me too. Yeah, that is our area. I mean, it's not this way for all of Texas, but it just depends on where you are. And plus it's winter time, so it doesn't look like there's a lot of trees. They're just a lot of bare trees. There's just a lot of bare trees. I guess you can't really tell because, like I said, a lot of the trees are bare right now because of the winter time. But all right, y'all, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your weekend. Please don't forget to join me again tomorrow morning for our scheduled live stream. It starts at 10:30 Central Standard Time or Texas time. Come join me again. But I'm going to go ahead and end it for now. Like I said, hopefully everybody has a wonderful day. Good luck for those that are out there trying to hustle and make that money. Stay safe. Stay warm. And I'll catch you guys on the next video, the next live stream. But until then, adios for now. I know you're just popping in, but I'm getting ready to end my live stream. But thank you for doing so. But again, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Don't forget to join me again tomorrow morning, 10:30 Texas time or Central Standard Time. That's when my next live will start. But have a wonderful day, everybody. Stay safe. Adios for now. Thank you, Amir. Have a good day. Bye, Cassandra. Bye, NATO, in case if you're still watching, and anybody else still watching. Bye. I guess I have to wait to end the live now until I come to a stop. All right, let me do that. Bye. Bye.